Hi, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Moving to Australia podcast. The Business Innovation and Investment Program closed on 31st July 2024. This visa allowed an individual to own and manage a business in Australia, conduct business and investment activity in Australia, or undertake an entrepreneurial activity in Australia. If you're a business owner and want to migrate to Australia permanently, then today's podcast is for you. Today, Amitava Deb, a registered migration agent and director of Debika Migration Services, will walk you through how you can continue to own and manage a business, continue business and investment activity, or continue entrepreneurial activity in Australia as a newly arrived resident. Hi, Amitava. Good afternoon. How are you?
Good afternoon, Arun. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm fine, thank you. I had a bit of a vacation, so that's the reason there is a bit of a delay between the last podcast and now, right?
Yeah, I hope you had a good holiday.
Yeah, it was good. Hot, sweaty in the US. Very, very hot. Let's continue. Let's start.
All right. So, what visa options are available to individuals who want to conduct business, investment, or entrepreneurial activities in Australia?
Here, so there are a few options. Of course, the obvious one, which was business innovation, subclass 188, is no longer there. That's because it was deemed to be not um, really addressing the need that it was supposed to address. Therefore, they have scrapped it and they want real entrepreneurs and business owners to come and invest in businesses that is going to benefit Australia. Okay, having said that, until we have some clear directions on another pathway, here are the three different options that I can think of. Number one is employer sponsored visas. This includes skills in demand visa, subclass 482, or employer sponsored subclass 186. This can be available for business owners sponsoring themselves if they can demonstrate that they have a genuine interest in establishing a business which is going to benefit Australia, and the business would be in an area which is going to benefit Australia and it'll create employment. Then at the same time, this particular business will need someone to run it. So if this person has experience in running that kind of business overseas and can prove that he is going to be able to nominate an occupation which is in the CSOL, the list that has been published since December last year, CSOL, then he can nominate himself, provided the requirements are met. So that is number one, employer-sponsored visas. Of course, he can also do it through an associate, a business associate who can sponsor him because his skills are in demand in Australia. That's why it's called skills in demand visa. Number two, business innovation visa. That's a permanent visa which has replaced the global talent visa. Subclass is the same, 858. So this is for individuals with globally recognized achievements in innovation, research, business, arts, or technology. So it includes innovative business ideas, someone who has started a business, has a unicorn, and has an innovative business idea, um, proven track record, they can apply for this. For this, you either require a nominator who is an Australian citizen, or it can be a state government. Okay. Number three, I've talked about three. The third one is subclass 491 skilled regional. Of course, this is for those who have skills assessment, hold a particular visa to be in Australia and to work, and who would operate a business in regional Queensland, Tasmania, or ACT. Then they might be able to sponsor themselves. or get themselves sponsors. That get themselves sponsored by the relevant state government. So these are the three options available.
Okay. So, in addition to what you've already discussed and shared, are there any other eligibility requirements for people who want to own and run their own business, like evidence of business activity, turnover?
So that's the first one, which where I said it has to meet the specific requirements. So there is no prescribed turnover or any such requirements. It depends on the specific business, the specific skill that the person has, how much he's going to invest. So it needs to be a compelling business case. And this is where I can help. And it becomes difficult because there is no prescribed turnover and etc. All those requirements.
Okay.
If it is prescribed, it becomes easy. You have something that is black and white. So this is not black and white.
So, what is the age limit when someone applies for one of these three visas?
482, there is no age limit.
Okay.
186, the age limit is 45 for the direct entry. For transition pathway, there is no age limit again if he is earning the high income threshold,
Mm-hmm.
which currently is around 186K. And for global and national innovation, again, the age limit is normally 55, but if they can prove that they are still able to contribute, there is no age limit. Subclass 491, the age limit is 45. So
All right.
that can be discussed.
So, can one include family members, partners in the application? And what are the application charges for these visas?
So first of all, you need to understand what is a family member. MOFU, as they call it, member of family unit, is only partners and dependent children. For example, parents are not family members
Okay.
for the purpose of the visa. And yes, family members can be included. Charges, each of these categories have different charges. For 858, the main applicant, the charge is 4840, adult dependents 2425, child dependents 1210. So for subclass 491, it is about 4,900 for the primary. It's similar, adult 2,000 something, and child dependents 1,000 something. You have to check, have a look. I don't remember in my head because they have just recently changed. So ballpark would be 5,000 for adult, the primary applicant, 2,500 for adult dependent, like the spouse, and children 1,200 something.
Okay. Now, all the three visas that you walked us through, are they all temporary visas or is any a permanent visas?
491 is temporary visa
Okay.
leading to permanent. The others are, or 482 is also a temporary visa leading to permanent. So if they are temporary, they have a pathway to permanent visas.
Okay. How long will newly arrived residents have to wait before they can access certain Australian government payments and benefits, like Medicare, family tax benefit, and so on?
Um, all those who apply for PR and they can access Medicare as soon as they apply, if in Australia, or if they have applied from offshore. Once the PR is granted and they're in Australia, they can access Medicare. Subclass 491, once they are granted, they can access Medicare. The only one that does not have access to Medicare is 482. Subclass 482,
Okay.
skills in demand visa.
All right. Thank you for walking us through all those options available for newly arrived residents who want to own and manage their business in Australia. So, if you are someone who wants to migrate to Australia and start your own business and find it overwhelming to navigate the complex immigration process, feel free to call Amitava or reach out to us on LinkedIn, WhatsApp, or email. Our contact details are in the podcast description. Thank you for your time, Amitava.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening, everyone, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you, everyone. Yep.